You know what? You wanted to hop on the podcast and we could continue this conversation on the podcast
Really? Cause
just so we could wait for Keith to show up.
he is he there? No.
No, but he'll be here.
Yeah, whatever. You said get there early, so that means he should be logging in there.
We'll see. Welcome to a new episode of Fit the Description, where various black men come together to talk about life, society, entertainment, culture, news, and whatever else we want to talk about from various black men's perspectives. I'm your host G. We got James for like 2 seconds.
And G's mic is all fucked up.
Oh crap, that's not good. All right, got to work on that. So if my mic is really that bad, I'll re-record this part. But anyways, with that being said, make sure you're way in to like, subscribe, follow. Make sure to check out the Clips channel at Fit the Description podcast over there on YouTube. Also check us out on Instagram at OPN Opinion Peace Network. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and get started. Is my mic still up?
Like it goes in and out.
Oh,
Like
test.
it's fine though, right now.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, as long as it's good now.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're talking about Vegas being the capital.
They said Vegas being the capital of what, America or of Nevada?
Vegas is turning into the entertainment capital.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've been hearing a bunch of people like all over the world, particularly from Europe, that literally look at Vegas as a destination vacation spot. So that makes a lot of sense why Vegas is looked at. I mean, honestly, if you really want to be funny about it, I used to think as a kid that Vegas was the capital of Nevada and it might as well should be because it's so important to that state and it brings in so much money. So if that's the argument is that Vegas is going to be the capital of Nevada. At this point I pretty much agree with that because yeah, there's so much money and so much profit that city alone brings in and so much worldwide appeal. I mean, actually, that's how I met some people from Australia was at Vegas. So if they're talking about making Vegas the capital of Nevada, it makes 110% sense. I mean, at least that's my opinion.
Yeah, no. They're saying that Vegas is going to be the new entertainment capital.
Oh, my bad. Isn't it already the entertainment capital?
Oh.
What is it?
It's the gambling area. But now they're moving. There's more places being built without casinos.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
They're more uh stadium. They
Yeah.
just got Raider Stadium. Then they got
Yep.
T-Mobile, and now they're building a baseball stadium. So I mean, they're the first people to get a team that didn't have any representation in sports to now having all the representation.
Yeah. I mean, and didn't you hear about I'm not sure if you heard, but there's some studios out there that's fighting for what you call it, fighting for space out there, I heard. Like it's a Universal and I forgot the other one. Oh, Paramount. I think it's Universal and Paramount that's right now fighting for land out there in Vegas.
They're trying to turn into the entertainment capital,
Mm.
but that's going to turn them into California.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. But if that's the case, what do you think happens to California?
I mean, California will always be California. It's just Vegas will be taxed. Like when I say California, I don't mean like in a good way. I mean like their taxes are going to go up. Their everything's going to go up because people are going to want to be here.
Yeah.
Same thing with Texas. People are starting to say Texas is new California because people are moving out there because they're like, oh yeah, we got this and this and that. But then all of a sudden they're like, that property taxes are crazy. This and that, crime's going up.
But I thought Texas was big in music. That's what I heard.
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, I mean, when they be like the music, I mean, I don't know the music capital of the world, but I know there's a lot of music stuff that goes on out there.
No, yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Texas's population is fucking growing. They're the only state out of the big three that's having growth, major growth spurts, because everybody's going to Texas. The only problem is Anybody you talk to that's been down there, all the ones that I know hate it.
Hmm. Hey,
Because
living down
it,
there, or hey,
it sucks.
everybody moving down there.
Hate living down there.
Hmm.
And then they start saying, what the same as California? It
What?
wasn't initially, but when you start expanding, they start taxing
Mhm.
because they know you can afford it.
Yeah. I mean, I stayed in Texas for a while. Like I think I told you before, Texas is not my kind. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll say it straight up, even on the podcast. I don't care. Texas, definitely. When they say everything's bigger in Texas, they're right. And a lot of times in a good way, because I ain't gonna lie, when I was down there, man, the women out there, whoo, I got nothing bad to say about Texas when it comes to women, but it ain't my kind of city. I can't really do Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to go do a show out there. I would love to visit Texas, and I met a lot of cool guys from Texas. So I have no hatred of Texas, but living out there, nah, I don't think I could ever live out there. That's not like I said. I almost did, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. So, but yeah, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I'll give Texas its credit. They definitely have a lot of good food out there. I'll give them that, and they definitely have a lot of beautiful women out there too. And they think in the right ways.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. If it wasn't for the reason I was down in Texas, I probably would have had a lot better time. But I didn't go down to Texas for fun.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I said I would definitely like to try Texas one more time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, all my exes live in Texas, so.
so you got all kinds of problems when you go down there.
All my exes live in Texas. Woo! God damn it, bro. I forgot doing SEMA how crazy this state is with these ads.
What do you mean? Are you talking about like the when you walk in the strip mall or
No,
whatever? I mean the oh my
no,
god. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
that's not what I'm talking about. Damn, Sam Brown, some other Trump is a piece of shit. I am Kamala Harris, and I approve this message. Kamala Harris is a racist. I'm Trump, and I approve this message. This dude's a piece of shit. I'm Sam Brown, and I hate this message. I'm this man. F you. I'm Cal Norton, and I approve this message. No, no other commercials but that.
Oh, for reals? Well, that's because it's a swing state. I heard Nevada's a big swing state this year.
Again, like every time I've done SEMA before, when you turn on the TV because it's right before the election, that's all it is those ads, and I'm like, holy, I've never seen this before
Mhm.
because nobody spends money in Cali for that. Damn, season 8. So the Knights have been a team for 8 years, and they already have a championship.
Oh, what? Are you talking about the hockey team or the basketball team or the women's basketball team?
Uh, uh,
Because I know the women's basketball team won. I know the hockey team won. Hello?
yeah.
Oh, what up, man? What up?
What's up, man? Smoke. What happened, bro?
Chilling, sleep.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Right.
It was a long night.
You and me both, bro. I
Oh,
didn't get back to
shit.
the hotel until like 8 o'clock this morning.
Damn. I got off at work at that time, so
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Where'd you work
Man,
at?
oh man, right down the street from
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We dude, we slid down there after the because we couldn't see, we couldn't drive anywhere else.
oh yeah, like yeah, that was all blocked off. They shut that down at 11 o'clock, so you couldn't get nowhere.
Yeah, but they really didn't. Like, if you kind of know the streets, yeah, we got right around that. That's what I was telling you. I was like, theoretically, we were right in at the Anio, so we were actually probably too close to that implosion.
How how close did you guys get?
What's up?
I said, how close did you guys get?
Like I said, we were in the parking lot right at the Anio,
Oh, okay.
so we were like
Yeah,
right next to that.
yeah. We saw that from a distance, and then I just pulled it up on my phone. Like it was like 100 people over there at my job, trying to like see anything. But as soon as they had off the fireworks, it's like you couldn't see from a distance anyway.
Yep,
It was like foggy as
yep. That's
shit.
why.
The fireworks show lasted longer than the demo.
Yeah, that's why I told G. I was like, them folks, they spent $1 million on them fire. I ain't never seen a fireworks show where they like the grand finale's gonna last the entire.
Oh yeah, no, with the drones and all that, that was so much money.
Yeah,
I ain't never seen them do that with the drones and stuff, with the writing. That shit
yeah.
was amazing. Like,
They did that in San Francisco last year with the E40 concert for the Bay.
mm,
That was cool, but yeah, this was a different level.
yeah,
But yeah, we
yeah.
started
Cause
seeing them. We
uh,
started the drones kind of fly out, and I was like, "What the?" Like, okay, they were kind of like scouting the grid, I think, to record. It was dope. We had a good time, man. It was security tried to like tell people, yeah, you probably shouldn't. They were literally like, this is supposed to be the unsafe zone. Yeah, let's go.
yeah, seriously,
But yeah,
just
nah,
feel bad for everybody on there because they were like whoever was hella close. I heard because it was um it was some people that were there or I'm sorry, they were riding through there, and it was a bike. It was a dude who came on there with a lady with a bike, and I guess they were covered in smoke or not smoke, but debris. That's hilarious.
yeah, hell no.
Yeah.
That's I'm telling you, we were like you could see like I have the video, and like actually there you can see the tower hit the ground, but in the video you can't because there's so much smoke. And then we hopped in the
Yeah.
car, and then it was like, oh, like you can smell it smells like fireworks, like the sulfur. And then all of a sudden it just started getting worse and worse. Well, we gotta dip. So we tried to get out of the parking lot, and you couldn't see, like you couldn't see in front of you. I was like, well, how the hell are we gonna get out of here? So I was like, yo, we gotta cut towards UNLV because the smoke is going that way. So we gotta get ahead of it.
Oh yeah, no, dude. I ran inside, man. It was like a sandstorm out there. That's terrible.
Right? And it just kept getting darker. I was like, oh, this. But yeah, nah, that's pretty live. And then everybody was partying afterwards. So like, dude, let's
Like,
go.
dude, man, you would have thought it was like millennium type shit. Crazy. I was like, this, like them niggas, because like the A's people was out there. I saw, and obviously they had like couches for people and stuff like that. And I was like, what the? They sit here and act like this is a goddamn millennium thing. Like it was because like I can't even say that the 4th of July is that like that is just crazy.
Yeah. Nah, it was, dude, I'm telling you, it was crazy. It was so confusing because you would have never, I mean, I've been out here for weeks before working, and you understand a weekday and a weekend, but you would have never thought last night was a Tuesday or after the implosion was Wednesday morning.
Yeah, I agree. If it felt like a Friday or a Saturday,
Yep.
even at my job, like hundreds of people were on Paradise and Like all these cars, like literally pulled over to right on the streets. Crazy, like, and it's crazy. The only reason why it felt like a weekend or it felt crazy because there was like no cops. Cops were like, "Fuck it, we not bucking for it." Like it was just
Yeah.
too many people. It was just too many people like doing whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah. Like I said, we was turned up. The only thing that kind of sunk us into reality is like 5 o'clock in the morning. We were like, man, we hungry. So we went to the pepper mill and that motherfucker was closed. I was like, what kind of fuck closes this shit?
Wow.
They said, oh no, it's only 24 hours now on the weekends. Oh yeah, oh fuck, man.
Yeah, everything always close. Fucking a lot of this shit changing. I don't care, but some things are changing for the better. Sometimes things are changing for the worse. You know that.
All I know is those people need to have like they lost a shit ton of money because I know a gang of people was trying to get over there.
Yeah, because I don't think they opened up the streets until like 8.
Yeah, cause you had to be creative. Um, well, cause they had to clean all the rubble and shit up. But I don't know. Now it's just I don't know. All those fucking people, dude, were just sitting here party. We saw a bunch of them leaving this morning. Like, yeah, we done. I'm like, fuck it, I'm chilling. I'm about to go get something to eat.
Yeah, I know that. The little burrito spot that's right there. They probably made a fucking. Always go there. Their food is really good. Uh, Casa del Sabor. Like, man, I know they fucking clinked the fuck up last night. Especially because that's right on Tropicana in Paradise. So you could have sat there and watched the whole thing. Like, it's not even that far. I know
Yeah.
they probably clinked up because they're 24 hours.
I think the annoying part was the fact that they kept announcing that there would not be any public viewing area. And then they were like, all right, fuck it, we got a public viewing area. But they didn't tell anybody.
Yeah. Man, that shit was crazy. Like, I saw it on the news. Like, they had, like, couches and the little
Speakers.
scaffolding and shit. I'm just like, I thought y'all said that y'all didn't want nobody there because it's unsafe. And the AIDS brought they had a whole liquor bar. I'm just like, what the fuck?
They
I'm
knew
just
what they
like,
was doing.
I was like, did they charge people to be there, or did this just like first come first serve? Because I was like, they about to charge some motherfuckers for 20 seconds of an implosion. That's pretty stupid.
Well, this is what I thought it was. They were trying to push business to all of like the foundation room. Because I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they were charging what, like $100, $150 a ticket for that shit.
Oh
So
shit, really? I didn't even like I said, I didn't even know it until like the night of. Like I saw it on the news. I didn't even know that they were charging or even gonna have a viewing area. Let alone charging people for it. I didn't even know that.
well, that was the party at the Mandalay Bay, the foundation room on the 63rd floor. So they were like,
Oh,
oh,
okay, okay, yeah.
so they were pushing people to do that. That's why they said, oh, there's no fucking viewing area, and they're gonna close all the streets, so you can go fuck yourself. So basically, they did that, and then all of those viewing parties sold out. Then, like I
Oh,
said, last night they did not close those fucking streets. They partially closed those streets. I made a legal U-turn right in front of one of those fucking cops. He didn't do shit.
like I said, it would have been too many fucking tickets given out last night if that was the case.
They didn't give a
I
fuck.
feel like they just gave everybody a pass.
The only thing, and I thought about it afterwards and was like, yeah, it makes the first place I went to watch was the parking lot was actually the parking structure of the Onyo. The security's like, nah. I was like, well,
Oh yeah, that would have been a good one.
but yeah, but so fuck. I was like, bro, fuck that. Something would have happened. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, they should pay. Made it down here for it.
Yeah, yeah, they
There's
keep
no need
saying.
to be out there. Cause like, yeah, I know I've been seeing the O-Rider shows all week.
Yeah, the Lord
Uh,
show was last weekend.
okay, it was last.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. My my homeboy was over there. He said it was insane, man. That motherfucking car.
They saying that they keep saying that shit. Las Vegas is now the sports capital.
Man, like I said, in 2 years if we get a, well not if, but then we hit that NBA team, man, it's gonna be insane. I know that.
Yeah, but how they gonna get a basketball team?
They're gonna have to make two teams like Seattle might come back. So we'll see how that.
Wait a minute.
Because
I heard they were trying to make 4 teams. Is it?
04,
That's
I
what I
like
read.
they.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard it was 4 teams.
Well, I mean, you have to at least make two. So it has to be like an East Coast team and the West Coast team.
Yeah, because
But
from
yeah,
my
if they're trying to make four new expansion teams, I mean, Seattle won't be a new expansion team, but like obviously people have their merch, so it's like if you like bring it back, because what they were saying, it's just a lot of players in the league, because obviously Ice Cube is like stealing everybody from the big three that are still able to play.
yeah
So the NBA is like there's a lot of free agents out there that people still want to see. Like, why the fuck is like Michael Beasley still balling as hard as he is, or to Mario Moon, or these guys still have game in them.
yeah
But a lot of those other dudes are going overseas and getting paid out a guapo. So it's like NBA, Adam Silver's like, okay, well, we need to get some of these players back, in the NBA. There's no spots, and like these NBA teams aren't gonna fucking pick them up. So what do? That's
yeah
what 50 spots on a roster. That's about 60 players that can come back in the NBA. Still make about $5 million a year, $4 million a year as a starter off
yeah
the bench. You can make about 2 or 3. That's still more than the big three and overseas,
yep
guaranteed. So, well, I mean, not really overseas, because overseas is a lot.
yeah
But you can stay in America. But that's insane. Like I would say 4 teams that's fucking hella excessive, but we'll see how that shit goes.
Yeah, because I guess from what they're saying, I mean, yeah, I think what you're saying is also good reasoning. But yeah, I guess what they're saying is because they want to put one in Seattle and one in Vegas, which we already heard the rumors about. But I guess they want to kind of have 2 more. Well, I mean, I know they're talking about moving, of course, some West teams over to the East. But yeah, the rumor has they're going to add in two more teams on the East. But that's just a rumor. That's what I heard.
Well, yeah, like I said, Vegas is about to have those movie studios. Universal is about to be out here very soon. Paramount and them are in a dispute right now. Where they want to break ground, which is going to be crazy to see. LA and and obviously their allure. Obviously LA will always have, the weather over Vegas 100%. Traction wise, having everything on the strip kind of just kill it. It's kind of just killing the game. They kind of put this A stadium right next to where the Aces play and where the Knights play. It's like they're not even trying to space this shit out, like, which is crazy. So because like it'll be a point in time when the Aces and the Knights and Raiders all play at the same time. It's going to be a point where it's just going to be heavy congestion.
Uh,
Then on top of that, you build a basketball thing, because they're talking about the Rio, but I was like, they should just put the shit at the Sphere. Like I was like, bro, if you put the NBA team at the Sphere, bro, you can kill.
No. So something, and you could maybe speak on it since you live out there, but James was saying that and we were talking about this earlier, that they're trying to turn Vegas into the entertainment capital of the world. And basically, I guess you could talk about if it's getting more expensive, but he's basically saying that it's getting as expensive, probably more expensive than LA, because
Well, yeah, it's yeah. I mean, I would say that if you want to own something, do your hardest to do it now.
yeah.
Like if you want to own a house or a business, because like I said, in two, it might be next to impossible, or you're gonna have to own something like way off, like Henderson, Green Valley, like Centennial Hill. Like I mean, I live like right next to the Sphere, and the only reason why our rent is so cheap, because like okay, for instance, our rent is 14 a month, but everybody who's new moving in here is paying up to $2,200 for the same shit I got, literally. But we've been here for like almost 5 years. They
So
can't just raise our rent to obviously over $1,000. I will say every 3 months it's went up like 50 to $100. So what did you say though? Hello?
yeah, my fault. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Okay, my bad. I don't know. I have no idea what happened. But no, I was asking, do they have some kind of form of rent control out there in Vegas? That's what I was wondering. Like where like
I mean, yeah, they do. They can't raise it up so much. So like obviously $100 is now turned into like maybe like 20, $30 every couple of months, which isn't too bad. It's not really a big difference.
yeah. Yeah, 'cause I know out here, I mean I know, well maybe not out here, but I know some people are trying to run on doing rent control, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, I don't know if you heard, but they actually implemented a new law not too long ago where basically that they're going to install in cards that if you go over the speed limit, the car will automatically start to honk. That crap literally got signed into law.
Oh shit. We'll see. That's why next year I'm trying to object because they're trying to do that with electric fucking cars out here. Like they're trying to change everybody over to electric cars. So it's insane. It's like your insurance is more for a regular car than it is for an electric car at some places. But that's why I'm trying to get next year. I'm trying to get into the little tram that's being built. I'm trying to go into their union. Like my homeboy works there, and he's starting out at he started out at 28, and then for 6 months because he in there for 6 months they gave him a raise to $32 an hour just to build that little bullet train or whatever it is from here to California.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, man, I was fucking wins. I was like, I gotta get in there, motherfucker, like ASAP.
Yeah, what you call it? It's funny. Right now because of the strike, I don't know if you heard about it, but basically the shippers like that ship things on ships, like the people who run the lots, they're getting paid $62 an hour right now.
God damn.
Yeah, because what you call it, they made a deal with the Biden administration, and so basically until February, like I think 2nd, yeah, they're all making they up their pay was like 70% or so, like 53%. They're all making basically $62 an hour right now, just working out those shipping containers.
Damn. I fucking wish, man. 62 is a lot. Shit, 32 is a lot out here.
Trust me, a job that I'm about to work, I'm only about to work it because they're paying $32 an hour. I wasn't gonna do it, but that pay, man, I'm like, man, if you pay enough, there ain't no way in hell I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, like
Really?
I was supposed to take the couple days off, but they were like, no, it's a blackout time, and I'm just like, whatever, fuck you guys.
What is that?
So blackout basically means like during certain stuff, you can't request any time off. Like
Mm.
so, like Christmas time and like, cause I know cause last week we had the lowrider shows, and then the week after that, or the week before that, it was like the fight, and this weekend it's like the CS convention. It's just a bunch of shit happening back to back to back. So it's like a blackout time where we can't request off.
Oh, okay. That's crazy.
Plus, supervisors already took vacations. Like one supervisor took theirs 2 weeks ago, another one took it a week ago. So it's like two employees. So that's why I said in December I requested to take my vacation because I'm going to New York. So that's why I said I'm just gonna sacrifice this time. I don't need nobody fucking calling me
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
time.
Okay. I do want to pick on that up. So you say you're going to New York?
Yeah, I'm
Man.
going to New York in December. They're gonna call me Mr. Rockefeller.
Man, that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
tight.
I'm gonna go see what the hype is about.
I don't know. I haven't heard much hype out there in New York lately. What you call? Are they trying to put the mayor in jail right now?
Well, no, I'm just talking about over the years, just hearing about it, seeing about it. Like I said, I'm going out there to get a slice of pizza because I
Right?
need to know paying fucking $600 just to go out there to get a slice of fucking pizza.
It
But
better be.
yeah, no, right.
Man, how
See
long?
if the pizza's actually that good.
Right. I have a friend from New York, and he told me straight up, um, he said if you want to get good Mexican food, you come to California. But if you want good Italian food, you gotta go to New York.
Yeah, we're gonna go there. We're gonna stay in Queens, and I mean, not too far from the airport.
Yeah. So how many days you gonna be out there for?
Just one.
So it's just a quick turnaround.
Yeah, like 24 hours. So we're gonna land at like 2, and then we're gonna stay till like 3 the next day. So 24 hours is not gonna be that long.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Man,
Oh,
I wish you could do like a couple of
you can
days.
get a lot done in 24 hours.
True, true. That's true. I mean, if you have a plan, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like what is it? Uh, Times Square isn't that far, so we're gonna do that at night. So when we land, we're gonna go to the hotel, and then you know, hopefully she gets some sleep because she's never been on a plane, so she's all fucking paranoid and shit. But
Uh, tell one thing I would say, make sure to chew gum. If you're used to that pressure, chew some gum. It's gonna help you.
man, I'm gonna pump her ass full of melatonin and either that or alcohol. I'm gonna get her ass buzz at the airport beforehand.
Yeah,
He's a fucking tough lightweight. Hit her a couple of shots and go your ass to bed.
right.
But I hop on a flight, go back to the hotel, check in, go see, because I, I wanted, because we want to see it in Christmas time, so I want to go to Times Square, so might hit up like a museum the next day or two, and go get some good food before we leave back to the airport or start early.
Man, that is freaking tight. Like I said, I've never. That's the one place I've never been. Well, I haven't been to a couple of places, but yeah, that's one place I always wanted to check out. I never did was New York. Yeah, I'm never.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. But they're gonna do that, and then probably like because the kids were angry at us, we were gonna go. So she was like, okay, so where do you guys want to go? So before we move from here, we're gonna probably take them on a trip. And they were like, I thought it was like I want to go to Florida, so probably gonna plan like a universal trip for them out to Orlando. But she was like, I want to go to Miami. I was like, well, we go to Miami, I'm gonna just get drunk on the beach. So I'm not going. I'm not going nowhere. Ugh.
Man,
So
yeah,
we're like
that's
planning like a spring trip to like Miami right after. And then so then my son, he was like, he wants to go to like Philadelphia, and he was like, I want to try cheesesteak. I was like, I do too, son. So we might go to Philly. We might try to knock out about 3 trips within a year.
that's you see
Yeah,
that's you see what you should have done because I didn't know about this. My mom was out there. You what you should do, you should put the New York and the Philly trip together because from what I was told, those two places are closer than what you think. Like it's not like in California. Like
yeah.
they said they're really close.
Well, I mean, so the hardest part about all of this is that, like, well, me and her want to go to WrestleMania.
Oh yeah,
So
you did say
that's a
that.
that's a big that's a big thing right now is that, WrestleMania is out here this year, and like I don't want shit seats, so I want to actually get some good seats, even though League Stadium is, it's probably the best thing about the fucking Raiders is the stadium. They're absolutely terrible, but the stadium very nice.
Disavow, but okay.
But so we want to go to WrestleMania this year because I feel like this will probably be the one opportunity that I do get to actually go.
Yeah, that makes sense. Man, that's gonna be tight, man. That's gonna be tight. You guys gonna try to make signs and stuff? I don't know if they do signs anymore.
Yeah, yeah. No, man, I just want to go. I just like I was telling her, I was like the hardest thing about WrestleMania or just wrestling in general is just the waiting.
Yeah.
Waiting is the most terrible part. Like what you don't see is the setup and the wait time and the build up. That shit's terrible.
Have you ever went to or I say cover a wrestling event before?
Oh yeah, yeah. They have the Ring of Honors out here all the time and little hide shows and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, NXT is always out here, and obviously people from WWE always spill over from that now. Like they're all just one fucking thing now. So
That's freaking tight. And so what you just did security?
no, no, no. So we went because my homeboy had some seats for one, and then I didn't actually go to the other ones, but he sent me like pictures and video and stuff, you know. But yeah, no, he had some seats. I just stand. It was pretty cool. He and the other homie.
Okay, I gotta ask. So what happens during commercial breaks? That's what I want to know.
So okay, so like I said, it's just set up. It's like when you get a fight and they take apart the ring or there's blood on the ring. It's like they have to like change out the ring. Like you can't just keep this bloody ass ring in here, or not the ring, but the actual mask and the camera people are running around. It's like it's just shit that you don't see.
Yeah.
It's like if they fuck up the timekeepers area, they got to put that shit back. It looks real goofy. Like when you see it. like, but it's like so many camera people that are just running around looking for angles. It's like obviously it's camera people in the ring and they're doing their promos, but you don't see that.
Yeah.
You don't see the camera people in the ring. You don't see how like it looks really fucking stupid, like, but like it works. It works for TV.
So I gotta ask you: is it worth going to seeing a live event at least once, or is it just better
Oh, yeah,
just
oh, dude, as many times as you can do it, it's worth it.
really?
It's like, yeah, no, it's no, because and my homeboy was at oh my god, what was it? He went to he went to where the fuck were they just at? Arizona or something? And it was a SmackDown. It was a SmackDown, and he didn't know that fucking Jey Uso was going to be there. And he was like, bro, I guess Jey Uso was like he was like, cause he's on Raw. He was like, bro, that fucking yeet shit is insane. He was like, you don't know that feeling until you actually go there. Like the whole arena is fucking rocking, bro. So like the crowd went insane when he came out there. So I was like, damn, like I want to go just to eat, man, for sure. Like I was like, that shit is crazy.
Man,
Like I'm so proud of that dude that he's a singles champion now, and
yeah.
you know that shit's awesome. It is well fucking deserved. I know that.
I said that bloodline storyline is freaking that crap goes hard.
Hey, hey, man, I am invested in it. Oh,
Yeah.
early. Damn.
Now that the final boss is back,
Oh shit, yo.
I ain't gonna lie, I like this iteration of The Rock. I like the final boss. Like this is tight.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's yeah, like with him, with his storyline, and then you got Cody Rhodes. I mean, sorry, not oh shit, that would be not Cody Rhodes. I'm sorry, John Cena doing his farewell tour thing.
Oh
So
yeah.
I can truly say that he's gonna try to win a belt. I know it's in line for him to win a belt this year. So we'll see how that goes
Yeah, because I
before
think it
so he breaks the record
yeah. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I
for
think he breaks the record if he wins one more belt.
yeah. So he's gonna get the most titles. I think at 19. I think
Yeah, I
I
hope
think
he
that's the only reason why they don't have Randy Orton win against Gunther, because I think he would have held the record, because I think uh, Randy Orton is 18 time champion, 17, something like that, which is crazy.
yeah. But then again, they had those those couple of years where John Cena and Randy Orton were just trading championship back and forth. So
Yeah,
it makes sense. Yeah, but
I
that's
believe that.
tight, man. Hey man, make sure to take some pictures, man. Maybe we'll put them up on the podcast. I mean, maybe
Cool.
not you, but of the ring and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. Try to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be tight. Like I said, I never done a I had a homie that did WrestleMania, but I've never done a WrestleMania. So yeah, that shit sounds tight, man. But
Yeah, man. Like I know you guys have done a lot of those what is it the anime shit and stuff
yeah.
like that. I want to do that next too. Like he wants to go do that. The what is it? The what is it called? What is it called? Fucking man, anime
Uh,
convention thing. Like
what,
what is
Anime
it called?
Expo? I mean, there's a lot of them, but yeah, Anime
Yeah,
Expo.
yeah, 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 yeah. Anime Expo,
Well, they have a
Comic
big one.
Con.
Well, they have a big one out there in Vegas. They have a couple big ones in Vegas. I think
Yeah,
unless she's trying to go to the bigger ones, but they have some big ones in Vegas that you can go to that it's basically the same thing. That I think if you're trying to do that, I think
yeah,
you'll enjoy it. And I'm guessing, I'm not sure how it is now, but it'd probably be a little bit cheaper.
yeah. He wants to get dressed up and everything. I think I would just do like I think if I had to get dressed up, I'd probably dress up as like Thanos. I was like,
Yeah, that would fit.
I'll
That
dye
would
myself
fit.
purple.
That will fit, man.
I was like, I'll probably do like a Thanos or something like that.
Yeah, that would actually fit. Yeah, no, that'd be tight, man. I remember when me and
Yeah.
B were talking about trying to cosplay one year because as you know we worked it. We were talking about going as Afro Samurai and the Ninja.
Okay.
That's what we were talking
Okay.
about. Yeah. We were like,
That'd be
yeah, that
different.
would I'm like that would fit. That would totally fit. Especially because back then I had a fro at the time. Like, yeah, that would have fit.
Fucking dedication, man.
Yeah, well that
Dedication
would
just to be there,
yeah. I mean no, I mean
be there all day dressed up.
I mean, I could tell you from personal experience. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely fun. Like, it's definitely a good experience. I would definitely, especially if she's into that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think you'll have a good time. I think it's really fun. It's a lot of work walking. I recommend that you go like, I would say because I know like with Anime Expo, there's like a 4 day. I would probably recommend you go like the day two or
Hold
day
on one
three.
second.
Yeah. No problem. No problem.
Sorry about that. I had a phone call.
Oh, no problem. No, I was just gonna say like, yeah, I mean, I definitely recommend if it's anything like Anime Expo or the cons that I've been to, the best days is probably the weekends. So what I recommend if you're gonna go, probably go on the weekends. That would be the best time because it's usually like it's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. It depends on the con, but I always say the second day and the third day are probably the busiest, but those are probably the best ones.
Look that up. Like we went to a Comic Con at the Tuscany.
Okay.
Good. Bought a bunch of shit. That shit's pricey though. It's like when we went like they had one at the the convention center and my homeboy went and he had it got a bunch of his stuff signed. That shit was I was like, God damn. Had a sword signed because he's what not Heavenly Sword. What the fuck is that anime called? I just watched. Uh, oh my god. Uh, he's a Evan Ellie Sins fan.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
he has a couple of the swords from there, and he got them signed. It was like fucking. I think it was like $300 for one and five for the other one. God damn, my nigga.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
for the sign, and then my homeboy got one. He has a Vegeta pop, and the dude who voices Vegeta fucking signed that shit, and that shit was like $200-300. I'm like, God damn, ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Funny thing is, like what's called, yeah, one of my friends, he met that voice actor. I didn't get to meet him, but he met him.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool and just fucking utterly ridiculous as well.
Yeah, it can be. I mean, sometimes like because you got kids, sometimes they're cool. Yeah, it just depends on who you go to. That's really what it is. But that's how a lot of them make their money is through autograph sessions and stuff. So it just depends on who you go to. If you're going to like the bigger ones, yeah, you're going to pay a lot of money. But sometimes they have smaller ones and that turn into bigger ones and they're pretty cool. Because the one that I see right now that I know is a big one is which called SnafuCon. But again, this is more anime based. I'm sure you're more looking for Comic Con based. So yeah, I'll definitely see you if I find some comic book ones based, I'll definitely send those to you too.
All right.
Yeah, but yeah. But all I want to say though, just in this part, is just like, man, I'm happy to hear that you're getting out, man. Like I said, that's a good thing, man. Like I always told you, man, one of the best things that you could do is if you can, whenever you're able to, is always travel. Like that's one thing. Like if I ever have kids, I'm absolutely one of the things I will do is I will get them traveling. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you have the cash to do it, try to go eventually.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
well,
expensive. Like I tell everybody, it's easier to do like day trips and like cram a bunch of stuff and like because it's easier to do like turnarounds. So like the flights are much cheaper, and then if you don't have to stay in a hotel, Like I'd rather just get as much sleep before, get as much sleep on the plane, 24 hours, then you could just go back to the hotel. Because it was a flight that we were trying to do because we were trying to go to Seattle to go see how it is and stuff. And but obviously all this stuff was happening in Seattle with the fucking, Black Lives Matter bullshit. So we never went, and the weather was really bad. But it was a turnaround trip. So you leave at like 3, in the morning, and then it would have been a flight at 12 a.m., that night. So it's like, yeah, we can figure out what to do for the 12 hours, those like, but it was a turnaround flight, probably like, I think it was like $200 a person. Like that's easy.
Yeah.
Like I could figure out some shit to do for 12 hours, but because we were trying to do it for, because how was the issue about New York? It's like we were like, because it was a flight, but it was a turnaround flight, but it was like two fucking layovers in Houston and fucking somewhere else. And I was like, so a 5-hour flight turned into 15 hours. And I was like, I'm not trying to be on no fucking plane for 15 fucking hours.
Yep.
Like with 2 fucking layovers. Like that shit sounds like a nightmare.
So I guess you'll never take a plane to Japan one day.
I mean, I told her, I was like, if I go to like Japan or Tokyo, I gotta go by myself. Like I can't, or with like friends. I can't go with her. Like because I told her, I was like, hey, I don't believe in cheating, but I'm taking advantage of the local cuisine. Like fuck that shit. I'm doing everything. Like fuck that. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to a fuck that shit. That's like, I was like, that's like every anime boy's fantasy right there, boy. It's this little Asian bitch that comes in there like she's straight up cliche. Like she'll be laughing and hold her head down and shit. It's weird, bro. And she's just fucking adorably sexy. Like it's insane, but she's just a cliche. Like it's so funny. And but she's super nice. Like it's fucking crazy. But I was like, oh my gosh, she's like every anime boy's fantasy. Like this is fucked up.
Yeah.
Throw it all away for this bitch.